Close your eyes for a second. You're a Homo sapiens 5,000 years ago, barefoot, walking through the fields, hungry, desperate, searching for anything that looks like food. Suddenly you see a strange root sticking out of the ground. You pull it out, smell it, bring it to your mouth, and then you scream, "Ah, horrible. Water, somebody get me water." The taste is strong, the smell is almost unbearable. It doesn't feel like food. It doesn't feel like something anyone would ever want to try again. But still, this plant was cultivated by entire civilizations, revered, used as medicine, protection, and a symbol of strength. In ancient Egypt, it was considered so important that it was part of the daily diet of the workers who built the pyramids. Today, thousands of years later, it's still sitting in your kitchen. But almost no one understands the power it holds. In today's episode, you're going to find out why this mysterious plant spread to every corner of the globe and how it became one of the most powerful natural remedies in human history. But why? Why would a plant with such a strong, almost unbearable taste become one of the most cultivated in human history? Ancient scrolls and archaeological records show something fascinating. In Egypt, workers who built the pyramids received it daily, not just as food but as fuel. In Greece, soldiers consumed it before battle. In China, it was prescribed by healers over 2,000 years ago. Some believed it warded off evil spirits. Others claimed it boosted masculinity, strength, even courage, and many used it to treat infections, wounds, and internal diseases, long before the word antibiotic even existed. They didn't know the term allicin, but they felt its effects. Allicin is a compound released when this plant is crushed or chopped. Modern science now confirms it fights bacteria, reduces inflammation, and protects the heart. But here's the crazy part. Most people today use this plant wrong. They overcook it. They destroy the compound before it even forms. They never give it a chance to do what it was designed to do. And that's why, in the next few minutes, we're going to show you the right way to unlock its full power. Because what ancient civilizations learned through centuries of trial and error, science is finally starting to explain. Let's stop pretending we don't know. By now, maybe you've guessed. Maybe you've already pictured it, sitting there in your kitchen next to the salt and olive oil. Maybe you've chopped it, cooked with it. Heck, maybe you've even tossed it aside because the smell was too strong. But what if I told you that same little thing you barely think about has enough natural power to fight deadly infections, protect your heart, lower blood pressure, and even slow down aging? That's not a myth. It's science. Real studies, real results. See, when this plant is crushed, not boiled, not fried, it releases allicin, a compound so powerful that researchers have compared it to modern antibiotics. In 2001, a study published in the Journal of Antimicrobial Chemotherapy showed that its natural extract was effective against dozens of strains of bacteria, including some resistant to pharmaceutical drugs. And yet, most people destroy that power before it even forms. They throw it straight into a frying pan, they boil it, they microwave it, and when they do, they kill the very thing that makes it a medicinal treasure. That would be like throwing a winning lottery ticket into the fire. And no one told them. No one ever taught them that to unlock the power inside. You don't need to cook it, you need to wait. You need to let it breathe. Crush it. Wait 10 minutes. Then use it. Raw or lightly cooked. That's how ancient civilizations got the benefits. That's how modern science explains the healing. And that's what 99% of people still don't know. Long before Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, long before modern medicine even existed, humans already knew an invisible ally against infections, inflammation, and diseases they couldn't even name. That ally was garlic. Not lasagna garlic, not sautéed garlic, but raw, living, potent garlic. The ancient Egyptians used garlic in mummification rituals and gave it to the pyramid workers to maintain strength and keep illness away. In Greece, warriors chewed raw garlic cloves before battles. They believed it gave them endurance and courage. In China, healers prescribed garlic to treat infections, respiratory issues, and even parasites more than 2,000 years ago. They couldn't explain why it worked, but they knew it did work. Today, science confirms what ancient civilizations had already intuited. Garlic contains antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant compounds, especially allicin, released when garlic is crushed or chopped and left to rest. But here's the thing. Almost no one consumes garlic the right way. And that means almost all of its power is wasted. In the next chapter, you'll discover the mistake 90% of people make with garlic, how to unlock its true potential with a simple 60-second trick, and why a small daily dose can transform the health of men and women over 55. Get ready, because ancient wisdom is about to collide with modern science, and what you're about to learn might change your relationship with food forever. Almost everyone makes the same mistake. They grab the garlic, peel it, chop or crush it straight into the hot pan, and at that moment, what could have been a superfood becomes just seasoning, because the secret lies in waiting. Yes, waiting 60 seconds. And when you cut or crush garlic, a compound called allicin begins to form. It's the very substance responsible for most of garlic's healing powers. But here's the catch. Allicin is extremely sensitive to heat. If you toss the garlic into the pan right after cutting it, the heat destroys the allicin, and with it, nearly all of its most powerful effects. Now, if you chop it, crush it, and wait 1 full minute before heating or consuming, the magic unfolds. Allicin forms completely, and that transforms ordinary garlic into a functional food. You can use it raw, in capsules, with honey, in tea, or even lightly cooked without losing its strength. This tiny trick turns garlic into a natural powerhouse. It can help lower inflammation, control blood pressure, protect your heart, and strengthen your immune system, all with a single ingredient from the earth. All it takes is 60 seconds. So now you know the how, but how much should you actually consume? According to experts, 1 to 2 cloves per day is ideal for most adults. You can take it raw with a bit of water, mix it with olive oil, or use it in simple home recipes, but always crushed and always rested for 60 seconds. Now tell us, did you know about this garlic trick? Do you already consume garlic this way? Or have you been wasting its power without knowing it? Drop your answer in the comments, and stay tuned, because in the next video we'll reveal how garlic compares to modern antibiotics and why nature might still be holding the upper hand.